welcome to Music Messages Tarot. This video is for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We're calling this the August 2023 reading, but it's really whenever you come across this message is most likely when you are meant to hear it, and this is going to be a love reading today. I've already pre-shuffled some of the decks. I'm going to shuffle them a little bit more. And we're just going to resonate the sound bowl one time at the start of the reading to finish cleansing our energy space. Okay. Gemini, I hope you're doing really well today. I feel like summer has just flown by. I'm not sure if anyone else feels the same. I'm just giving our deck one more little shuffle here. And then we'll see what messages want to come out. We'll get right into it today. Just at the bottom of the deck, I happen to peek, is Justice. So you might be dealing with a Libra. Or you might be coming into a time where you're kind of coming into some positive karma, or you're going to be receiving like a karmic justice type situation in your love life, which is a really great start to the reading. Let's see what else. We have a King of Pentacles. You might be dealing with an earth sign, so a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could just be someone's very consistent energy, someone who's very consistent, hardworking, possibly somebody who's very financially stable. So even if it's not an earth sign, those are the characteristics that tend to be embodied by a King of Pentacles type energy. Okay, so if you haven't met this person yet, if it's someone you think is in your current life, I'm being called to tell you it is the person that you're thinking of. But if you don't, if it's not resonating with you, then this is somebody that you're most likely going to meet in the very near future, is what I'm picking up here. Okay. We have the Chariot, so Cancer energy, Cancerian. It also means that your love life is going to be moving forward in a major way in the month of August, or again, whenever you come across this video. In the near future, you're going to see a lot of heavy movement forward in a positive way. So, like I said, if you haven't met this King of Pentacles, they may have their eye on you already. This might be somebody who is aware that, you know, you're in their environment, maybe somebody at work, maybe somebody has kind of caught your attention, you've caught their attention on social media, or this might just be somebody that you have a chance encounter with. I'm being called to tell you to follow your intuition, friends. So if you are feeling like you want to do something out of the ordinary that day, or a little bit differently than you normally do, this would be a good time to do that. I mean, as you know, the Lionsgate energy has been activated this past week, and I've been feeling it pretty intensely. I'm not sure about you, but this is a great time to kind of set intentions and move your life forward. Start doing things to try to manifest what it is that you'd like to see coming into your life. Even more so than normal. Like, that's a practice I would always say is good to have, but even more so because of how intense the energy is right now. You're going to want to definitely tap into that intuition and follow what your gut is telling you to do, because it's going to guide you onto new paths, and it's going to lead you to new opportunities, meeting new people, things like that. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is going to be a really beautiful kind of equal partnership when you meet this person. This is not going to be someone who wants to have like a one-sided relationship, or someone who tends to be all about what they want to get out of the interaction, Gemini. This is going to be somebody who approaches the relationship on equal footing with you, and may even be generous with you as well. Like, when you meet this person, I'm just channeling that you may be gifted something by this person. That might be like kind of one of their love languages. So I wouldn't be surprised if the person like sent you flowers, or even something small, like made you like a little mix, like a playlist or something like that, to let them know how they're feeling about you. I just kind of sense that this is the type of person who shows their affection through gifting and kind of like acts of service that way. So take that as it resonates, but this is going to be someone who's very generous with their affection and even possibly materialistically as well. That's really exciting. I just get very positive energy, and I'm just so happy that this is starting off as a positive reading. The energy has been crazy lately. I mean, I've been feeling it too on a personal level. I'm not sure about everybody else, but you know, sometimes we get some crazy messages coming out, and this is like a really beautiful start to this reading, so that's great. We have the Page of Pentacles here. So I'm picking up that this King of Pentacles is someone who's coming out of kind of like a transitionary period in their own life. They've had some realizations about their own karmic cycles, their own patterns of behavior. They might even freshly be coming out of like a long-term relationship where they learned a lot about themselves. They learned about what they want out of relationships, what they don't want out of relationships. Gemini, this could partially be your energy as well. So you might also either have learned something about yourself very recently, about how you approach relationships, what you bring to the table, how you want to be treated, how you don't want to be treated, those types of things. And even in some cases, you might be exiting a relationship or like a situationship or something like that that taught you something about yourself. So I'm picking up very, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like illuminating energy on both ends here. So for you, and then also possibly for this King of Pentacles and other love interests that are coming to you at this time, you're leveling up energetically. These people that are aligning with you are also leveling up. They're also learning things about themselves, doing a lot of inner work, doing things to energetically kind of rise up. So when you come across these people, they're going to have shed a lot of like toxic patterns that they may have had in the past. These are not going to be people who want to play games with you. These are not going to be people who want to, like, for lack of a better term, mind fuck you into getting whatever they want out of the relationship. Like very heavy King of Wands reversed energy. You're not going to have that from these people that are coming towards you. These are going to be very stable, mature, like I said before, aligned partners for you. And that's a very beautiful thing. So you're coming into this very, very positive, high vibrational energy, and you're aligning with people who are on a similar kind of frequency, which is really, really nice. That's beautiful energy so far, Gemini. And one of the most positive omens in the deck here, the World. So yeah, as I was picking up here, you and the people coming towards you this month are all closing major, major cycles in your lives. You've learned a lot about yourselves in the process, but it's like time for that new start, new beginning kind of energy. You might even wake up a lot this month feeling like something's gonna happen. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen West Side Story, but you know, just that part where Tony, he's singing, something's coming, something good. That's the energy here. Like, he knew something was about to happen. He knew something monumental was about to happen. He felt it in the energy, I guess. And that's what I'm picking up here. Like, you're just going to wake up feeling refreshed, feeling like you're entering this new cycle in your life, and you're going to kind of anticipate some of these things and some of these people that you're going to meet before you even encounter them. Like I said, you are going to be relying, it's a good idea to rely on your intuition a little bit more than maybe you're used to. As a fellow air sign, I know we can be in our heads a lot, but it's a good practice, Gemini, to get into that habit of tapping into those deeper feelings. When your gut tells you to do something, just kind of follow it. If you do that this month, I see lots of doors opening for you. I actually feel like there's multiple energies here for some of you. So you're going to be encountering several new people for some of you. But there's at least this one King of Pentacles, this dominant energy here. This King of Pentacles energy that is going to be, that's going to be relevant to many of you. Kind of like a side message, I'm just getting that someone may relocate this month as well. So that might be you. You might have a move on the horizon. You might be moving jobs. I know this is a love reading, but I do say what I get as it comes through. And some of these love interests may be people who are moving into your neighborhood as well. So it might be like a new neighbor or someone who they've relocated, and that's why you're coming across them. All right, so take that as it resonates. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but I do see travel and movement kind of playing into some of these connections that are going to be happening for you. It might even happen on a trip. So if you're taking a trip this month or whenever you come across this video, you might meet somebody there as well. All right, and then we have death. I mean, it makes a lot of sense because you're going to be, it's Scorpio energy, but you're going to be closing out a lot of things in your life that are no longer working for you. So are the people that are coming towards you. So that's just kind of like a confirmation of the messages that we got earlier on, that many of you and the love interests that are coming into your life are learning things about yourselves. You're getting rid of toxic people, you're getting rid of toxic patterning, and you're just like kind of in this fresh, new, rejuvenated energy where you're ready for something exciting and more positive to enter your lives. Okay, so that, I'm not surprised at all that we got the death card there. We are going to clarify on some of this, and then I'm going to wrap it up by pulling some oracle cards. But this is a really beautiful reading, Gemini. It's a very exciting energy. It's not really surprising coming off of the Lion's Gate energy to me. I often find this time of year to be very like empowering and invigorating. I kind of always chalk it up to the fact that I'm a fall person. Fall is my favorite season, but I always kind of feel renewed around this time of year. So, no, I'm not sure if that's going to apply to everybody, but take that as it resonates. I'm hearing the name Stan or Stanley. Not sure how that might connect to you. And also the name Ryan, Jessica, Patricia, Pamela. Those just kind of came through. Let's see what this King of Pentacles energy. This might be somebody from your past coming back around. So 6 of Cups. If not, it's a very, very strong soulmate connection. So even if you haven't met up with them in this incarnation, this is someone that your soul is going to recognize immediately, which is beautiful energy. Yeah, and we have the Chariot again coming out. So I do think that for many of you, metaphorically, you're going to be moving forward in your love life. And I'm just going to adjust this so the glare is not really sure if I can do anything about the glare right now, but you're going to be metaphorically moving forward in your romantic life. But I do get, for a lot of you, you or the people that you're coming into contact with are physically moving, and that's how the encounters are happening. Okay, let's get some more clarification on this Chariot card. We have the Knight of Wands, so you may be dealing with a fire sign. It could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody who just kind of feels very passionately about you immediately. I just kind of get that love at first sight, instantaneous chemistry, instantaneous spark energy off of this card this time. And also on this card, he is traveling, and we did get to clarify the Chariot. So I feel like this is a very spontaneous person. It might be somebody who moves around a lot, who's maybe lived in a lot of different places in their adult life, who doesn't really like to be tied down to any one specific location or situation. So I just kind of get that energy, like someone's you're not going to see this person really coming if you don't know who this is already. They're just going to pop up into your world and bring this kind of whirlwind energy with them. But it's going to be really exciting for you because you're going to immediately recognize each other on a soul level, and this is going to be kind of almost like a little cliche meet cute is what I'm getting. Like, you know, you would see like a cliche meeting between two characters in a movie, like a rom-com or something. I feel like it's going to be some kind of scenario like that. Let's see what else on this Chariot card. Gemini, 9 of Pentacles. This is how this person's going to see you. Beautiful, handsome. Okay, your gender doesn't matter. Just because it's showing what appears to be a feminine energy on the card, that doesn't have to be relevant. But you are going to be seen as very, very attractive, very abundant, very independent, very, like, you know, unbothered. You got everything you need in your life, and this person is immediately going to be very drawn in by that energy. Let's see what's going on with the 6 of Pentacles. Like I said, a very generous person too. 4 of Pentacles, which is interesting. So it's one of two things, guys. It's either that this person learned a very significant lesson around being one-sided in a relationship, and they want to change this when they enter their next relationship, which is most likely going to be when they meet you. Or it could mean that there's a little bit of a dichotomy here where the person's very generous in terms of being fair-minded in the relationship with you, but they're also very possessive over you. So those are the two possibilities here. Only you will know. And this one just popped out. Three of Wands. I always see the Three of Wands as kind of like taking action towards a plan that you've put in place for yourself. I do get that for many of your partners and people that you're going to be meeting, this person's going to be very intentional about correcting a past behavior that they exhibited in relationships that was not really the best. So I think that's how most of this is going to resonate for whoever this person is coming into your life. But that's really good. They're being very introspective. They're aware of their faults. They're aware of what they bring to the table positively and things that they need to work on. So I'm just getting that they're going to be very intentional about doing this a certain way so that they don't fall back into those old patterns. So you're coming across someone who's very awakened and like very aware, self-aware, and very mature. That's that King of Pentacles, stable, mature energy. It's kind of like sexy, you know? It's this person's really self-actualized, knows who they are, knows what they need to work on. So kind of like an ideal partner here, Gemini. Let's see this Page of Pentacles energy. I know this is going to refer to lessons that you and this person have been learning about yourselves in relationships. The High Priestess. So yeah, like I said before, I get that this is for both of you. You and this person are learning to tap into your intuition more, listen to those gut feelings, listen to yourself on more of a soul level as opposed to trying to logically think through every issue that comes up. And just kind of trusting that inner guidance and inner knowing as you kind of learn how to break these karmic cycles that you've maybe experienced in past relationships. And then Two of Cups. That's leading you to your Two of Cups. Okay? There's not even a more beautiful energy I could have just pulled there. This process, these cycles that you're closing out, you and your person here, it's leading you to be able to come into this really healthy, aligned, divine connection, which is a beautiful energy. I don't think I've done a reading this positive in a long, long time, Gemini. So this is really beautiful energy. The World and the Death card, I'm very clear on what this means in this reading, but let's just clarify it to see what else wants to come out here. The Hermit. So you and or your person are closing a cycle, and during this time it was probably a spiritual awakening type phase for one or both of you. It is Virgo energy as well, but I get the sense that you and your person may have been coming out of relationships, but have also taken time to kind of isolate and reflect on your own behaviors. And through that process, that's how you've kind of cleared some of this negative energy. You've decided to drop certain behaviors. I'm picking up someone who stopped drinking recently and you know, like dropped those kind of partying behaviors recently as part of their self-reflection process. So if that's you, congratulations. That's a really positive step forward in your life. But if it's not something like that, you and or your person have decided what to eliminate in your life through this process of taking some time to isolate and taking some time to reflect on your own behaviors and what you really want out of your romantic relationships. Two of Pentacles. I'm just getting that for you, Gemini, this is going to be possible choices here this month as well. So the dominant energy coming through is this King of Pentacles, but the Knight of Wands over here I'm getting might be someone completely different. So this, I'm just getting like secret admirer energy off this Knight of Wands. For some of you, it's going to be one and the same, but for some of you, you're going to have multiple people coming in. If this is not referring to different people that you might partner up with, the Two of Pentacles just might mean that you have a decision to make. You're weighing something out before moving into this connection. Maybe as you're dropping some behaviors in your own life and detaching from maybe other relationships or people or situations that would hold you back from having the healthiest connection possible, maybe, you might have to take a time to figure out what makes sense for you and what path forward makes sense for you. But I do get that for anyone that this Two of Pentacles energy is going to resonate with, for the most part, it's going to be more than one person coming towards you, which is really exciting. For some of you, though, it's going to have to do with letting go of the old and in order to welcome in this new cycle, because it did come out on top of the World card. And then let's just clarify death here. I mean, we pretty much know what it means, but Eight of Wands, as you're letting go of these, the moment that you let go of anything toxic that's holding you back, a bunch of positive energy is going to rush forward into your life. I mean, we have the Chariot twice and the Eight of Wands. So a lot of fast-moving, quick-paced, positive energy coming in. I do think that on your part, Gemini, you're going to have to let go of something. So at first I thought this was just your person who was kind of making cuts and severing connections that would be holding them back. I'm getting that it's actually on your end. So I don't know, that's going to resonate differently. I don't know if maybe some of you are already in a relationship that needs to end or something along those lines. Once you figure out what that toxic behavior, person, situation is that needs to go, it's going to be like an immediate rush in of all these other this positive energy that comes in and these opportunities that come in for you. Okay. Yeah, Two of Swords. So it has to do with some kind of decision, and I'm getting that it's on your end, Gemini. So only you're going to know what decision you have to make. I do get for some of you, you're in a relationship already, and you know that it's stagnant, and you want to move past that. Unfortunately, it's going to be one of those situations where you have to decide. You have to decide what is best for your life. And once you make that decision to cut any kind of dead weight away, you have beautiful things waiting for you on the other side of that. So overall, a really, really positive reading. It's just, I didn't really pick up on that dilemma type energy on your end until the end of this reading. Okay, so that's something that's kind of coming out here towards the end. I think once you're presented with whoever this person or these people are that are coming towards you, you're going to feel really excited and positively about it. But then it's going to lead to this moment where you really need to go inward and pause and say, like, what makes sense for me? Which path makes sense? What feels aligned? What is my intuition telling me to do? And then, like, once you decide that, it's going to be this massive rush, this burst of just positivity and excitement and spontaneity and this new cycle starting in your life. So Gemini, beautiful, beautiful energy. We're just going to wrap it up with a few Moonology manifestation cards, just to kind of punctuate some of these messages that are coming through. Okay. First quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. Yeah, some of you have decisions that need to be made, and your intuition is going to help guide you into that power. New moon in Libra, know that you are loved. So I'm getting like a codependent type energy, someone who's afraid to let go of something because they don't want to be alone. And I think you're just going to need to trust the process here and know that God and the universe has something better in store for you. You will be loved. You need to practice your own self-love as well. And that's going to help you step into that power so that you can come into this Two of Cups, Gemini. This is a beautiful opportunity waiting for you. It's just kind of, I think the universe just wants you to confirm, I'm no longer willing to put up with certain things, and I'm worthy of more than maybe what your current situation is providing you with. If you're not in a relationship, it just might be as simple as you need to practice more self-love and let go of your own toxic thoughts and emotions. And then on the other side of that, the universe has something beautiful for you. So you'll know how that connects to you. Last moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. So yeah, there's something that you have to figure out for yourself here that you need to illuminate. I believe I used that word before. It's going to be illuminated to you. Maybe it's already been illuminated to you in this process of self-discovery that you've been going through recently. But you need to really be honest with yourself about what is aligned with you, what you want in your life, how your own behaviors are affecting your manifestation and your ability to get what you want in your life. And once you are honest with yourself about those things there's going to be a little bit of a difficult decision here, but once you make that decision, there's this beautiful Two of Cups connection on the other side of it. Couldn't be a more beautiful energy than that, Gemini. So I'm really excited for you. I hope that this resonated. I'm just hearing the name David for somebody and Keith as well. Really hope that this resonated for you, though. Let me know in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I would really like to see our channel growing over the next couple of months so that I can bring more content to you in a more consistent way, okay? Other than that, I'm wishing you all the peace and harmony, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.